I've been playing professionally since I was 18, well, 17 or 16. I'm 24 now, close to 25. I've lived in Nashville, seen its culture, I guess you'd say. Enjoyed that, met some great people. Decided I wanted to play guitar instead of bass, so that worked out well. Started playing downtown, Bill Street with guys. Played for the B.B. King All-Stars for a while. That was fun. Jonathan Ellison led that group, great musician. Then just started, meeting folks around town, older than me, or a little older, that were already doing it. Kirk Smithart, Jerry Stevo, Pat Fusco, the list goes on and on and on, and I wish I could sit here and talk about all the amazing Memphis talent. They say it's home of the blues. We're right down the road from Mississippi, where the blues really came from, and I grew up listening to Stevie Ray Vaughan. That was one of my biggest inspirations, along with Hendrix and Jimmy Page and all those cats, and I'm glad I experienced the blues and rock and roll before I did anything else. There was a little country in there too when I was younger, but it was mostly blues and rock and roll, and I believe in American rock and roll. When you can't find a light to guide you through a cloudy day, when the stars ain't shining bright, you feel like you've lost your way, when the candle lights your home burns so very far away, well, you gotta let your soul shine, just like my daddy used to say. He used to say the soul shine is better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, it's damn sure better than rain. Hey, now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometime. You gotta let your soul shine, shine to break of day. Being a musician is being creative, but being a guitar player, you're always thriving to play somebody else's little lick they played or something, so you kind of create your own style through doing that, I think, and listening to others. I never took a lesson, I just watched and learned and listened to other great musicians. So it's definitely been great to live here. I haven't grew up anywhere else, so I don't really know if New York might be better, LA might be better, but I probably wouldn't be the same musician. I lived in Nashville. I was fortunate enough that I knew some bar owners that had a couple different bars, and they said, "Hey, come play acoustic. 2 nights a week. We'll pay you this amount of money," and it was good money to pay my rent or whatever. And then I got to create a house band at the Red Rooster, which was one of the clubs. I'm a musician. I wanted to get paid to pay the bills, so. In that sense, I was lucky enough to get paid playing some gigs there, and then I found out what downtown was. And, if you're good, you're making your tips down there, but you're hustling. There's all these cats are doing shifts, like 9 to 1, and then going to play another gig 1:30 to 5, and then another gig 5:30 to 9 or something. So they're working all day. They might not bring home $150 or whatever. I don't know how much they brought home, but if they only brought $150, you could play an acoustic gig, and I was very fortunate enough to do that and bring about that, 3 hours. So then you come home to Memphis and you play your gigs, and you're getting paid for sure. The satisfaction on it, you're gonna get this much money, and you're gonna have that much to put back towards rent or whatever you're doing with it. But on the downside, like I said, unless you're in a band, there's not a lot of guys getting together on a job basis, going, all right, well, meet me at my house or meet me at the publishing house at 9 a.m. We're going to write till 5 p.m. In Nashville, they're doing that every day. There's thousands and thousands of songs being written, and getting tossed into the publishing service and hoping that they get that big hit, that #1 for that somebody else is playing. Oh, how grateful, I will be. Arms of mine, they are yearning. They are yearning for wanting to hold you tight. These arms of mine. at the time, I got a call from my best friend Landon Moore, who was the bass player for this act, and said we got this really great band put together. They wanted a lead guitar player who could sing backup harmonies, so I came in and we started rocking, writing with Michael, the lead singer. He's, like I was telling you, he sings his song about what he's felt. It's not any bull crap. And it's just straight to the point. And we a song is a story, so we tell a story through big rock and roll. When the time is right, you rock it out. When the time is not, you chill out and let the lyrics be heard. So that's why we're down home dudes. We're a bunch of rednecks, really at heart. So, but we love music. Yeah, well, we kind of signed ourselves. It's BBM Music, Bad Boy. We signed ourselves. That way we could kind of stay out of. We were looking more for distribution and kind of, not everybody wants to sign to a big record label anymore. Just because if you're sitting in an office making the decisions and the artists out here doing things you have no idea what they're doing, just because you're paying them doesn't mean you know what they're doing or how hard they're working. If they really want it, they're dog eat dog and they're working. That's I know there's a lot of musicians with that same mentality that wish, hey, I could break out of the cover gig and go do my own thing, and they can, and you can, and you see it happen. So it's just hard. It's hard, man. It's really hard. We haven't made it yet. We're nobodies still. I mean, we're somebodies to people around here. Our friends, our family, our fans that we do have, we're somebody. So hopefully that just continues to grow. It's a growing process. And to see how it goes is crazy. So I hope it goes well. And we had some really great guys. Phil Pulley, he's been in this since day one. Bad Boy Mowers. There's a lot of great guys that have been behind this, 150%. And without them, it'll be hard to do what we're doing right now. Getting ready to push to radio, and we've got some great. Jeff Hansen's managing us, and he's putting a lot of time and effort in what he's doing, as well as Pete Matthews, who produced this whole record and engineered. He has worked countless hours. If it happens, which I've got my fingers crossed, and from everybody that's working on it behind the scenes, I think it'll happen very soon. Very soon. I don't know if hopefully by the time people see this interview, they'll be saying, "Wow!" Before anything happened. If not, then we'll still be going at it, and we'll still be doing what we love because we're that passionate about this project. I try not to even think about that stuff too much, man, because it's like at Christmas you get overexcited about a present that you don't get that you wanted and you thought you were getting that present. So I just kind of live my life day to day and do what I do and play music and hang out with buddies, drink beer, and raise hell.